to the team today playing a few hours after Liverpool and with Liverpool winning?
It's not about the pressure, it's simple. You have to win all the games to be champion. If we don't win all the games, Liverpool will be champion.
I've never seen supporters like this. I've never seen supporters that love their team so deeply, that are there for us in the thick and thin. I've only been here 2 months, but I felt it on the streets, I felt it in the stadium, I felt it everywhere I've been. I wasn't being facetious or sarcastic when I said it was the best team in the world against the best club in the world. The boys are doing everything they can to make sure that we can stay in this league. That's all I can say is we're up for it.
It looks like until the end of the season it's not that likely that one team is going to slip, and obviously that would be great for us. But every single game feels like a final right now, and every single game has its own difficulties, and we need to be ready for every single challenge.
It was a more comfortable victory, obviously, for Manchester City than Liverpool, but there were certain similarities. They both kept a clean sheet. They both had to defend really well, and it's on that side of the things that you've had a look at.
Yeah, I think the goals came at a good time for City, but there's no doubt that Leeds offered a lot more, I would say, than Newcastle, did against Liverpool, and therefore Manchester City had to be resolute. They had to almost show a side of the game that we don't really talk about with City a lot of the time. They're such a beautiful side to watch and play, but the ugly side of them came out today because they were up against a team that were physical. Throw their weight about with tackles and challenges. They dealt with this against Atletico. Look at this brilliant bit of defending from Laporte. He's got one player here in front of him in Rodrigo, and he's got to work out where's the danger, and he quickly shifts that to the near post, where he goes into a massive challenge with Robin Koch and gets and comes away with a bit of a knock, but does really well. The goal comes from Ruben Diaz and Aki linking together, two centre-halves. Again, Laporte, I think he was the best of the bunch. Usually, the defender's out of the game there, but he sticks with it. He knows Rafinha on his left foot is dangerous. That's at 2-0. Big time for Leeds to get back in the game, but it was a huge challenge. Rodri was always in the right place, right time. Jack Grealish is winning headers in his own box as well, by the way. And this was a consistent part, I thought, of City's game. We know that when they get the chances at the top end of the pitch, it's going to be beautiful. They're going to create things, but there's no. I mean, it's not a coincidence that this team has kept 10 clean sheets away from home this season. Cancelo cleaning balls off the line. It was a different type of performance from City today, but one of those performances that sometimes I think a lot of managers enjoy even more because it just shows his team can do the other side as well.
Probably a slightly flattering result. I thought Leeds played actually some really good stuff, and then he had a real go at Manchester City, which a lot of teams don't. They just sit. But at the same time, sometimes that's not enough, and it wasn't today.
No, I mean, high up the pitch, they lacked a bit of quality at times, but to get there, they played some good stuff, and they played with great energy. Against the lesser opposition, you could argue they might have got something out of the game, but these are the moments against the top teams you don't get very often. And in the first half, they had quite a few of them. No awareness, don't even think he knew he was there. Ends up being a poor shot. Rafinha was in. That was early in the game. And it was a great start from them, actually. These little bits of intricate play. This isn't a difficult ball. It's just sloppy. Rafinha's got the pace there inside Aki with a nicely weighted pass. And again, nicking the ball, middle of the pitch. Great energy, men running forward, taking a risk. Rafinha's got better quality than that. And as the game wore on, they got worn down by City's quality, of course. But full-back getting high up the pitch. Firpo this time, got no awareness of the 2-3 in the middle. Smashes it over the bar. And I think at half-time, you're thinking, can Leeds keep up that energy with City's quality? And they couldn't. But this, again, still in the first half, near the end, Rafinha on his right foot, granted, doesn't want to whip it in early. You lose that opportunity, and it fizzles out to nothing. Early in the second half, they come out, they tried to get back into the game. They didn't have as many opportunities in the second half. I mean, this is the great defending, but can he just have that bit? Two players in front of him. There's a nice 10-yard pass for a tap-in. Moving forward, they're playing Arsenal and Chelsea in the next couple of weeks. They're now in a relegation battle. It's all well and good playing good, but in the final third, as you well know, you need a bit more quality. Need to score some goals.
Well, there's the fixtures, last 4 games for both Manchester City and Liverpool. I mean, I look at those and the way these two teams are playing, it's hard to see them dropping points, but there are difficult ones in there. Obviously, Man City away at Wolves and West Ham. But look at that one at the end. Aston Villa versus can Steven Gerrard win the league for Liverpool?
I wonder if he's still registered to play.
He might run on when someone's going through with the ball.
Wouldn't surprise us. It wouldn't surprise us.
Okay, we'll see. It's very exciting.